We're happy to see that Canada Post responded to the safety concerns brought up, and it's definitely great to see them implementing this to their employees. We believe that it's a great step.
Well, just days after being called out as allegedly one of the worst offenders when it comes to parking in bike lanes in Toronto, Canada Post is shifting into high gear on the PR front, saying it will no longer allow its delivery vehicles to endanger cyclists.
We believe that it's a great step, and it's good to see changes being made.
Daniela Patino of Cycle Toronto excited about the news. Canada Post, which had come under fire for its dangerous parking habits, was planning on stopping them. Their statement released late today reads in part, quote, Canada Post understands the concerns raised regarding safety in bike lanes in Toronto. As a result, we are instructing our employees to not park in bike lanes. For pickups or deliveries, they are expected to find a safe location to park their vehicle, end quote. Patino feels the financial penalty, tickets are $150 apiece, were the turning point, and now she calls on the city to do even more.
It shows the parking enforcement works, and maybe look into the city to continue to put an increased budget towards more enforcement on bike lanes.
It creates pinch points. So I think it's a good thing that Canada Post has said that they're not going to park in those bike lanes. If we can do some of that work with UPS and some of the courier services would be great.
Mark Garner, the COO of the Downtown Young BIA, welcomes bike lanes, but also feels the city must find a solution that works for Canada Post and other delivery companies as well. He feels with the growing population downtown, it is inevitable that Toronto will go the route of New York and other cities where delivery hours are limited and there are area drop-off depots.
I think all that scheduling is coming for Toronto. Looking at just another example, just those courier drop-offs and a depot, as you mentioned, to be able to deal with an entire neighborhood is probably the future.
This really is a work in progress for Canada Post on how packages will be delivered. Again, from their statement, quote, if a safe parking location is not available, our employees are expected to avoid the stop, continue their route, and return any undelivered items to the depot. Any problem areas are to be reported to their supervisor so that a safety assessment can be immediately conducted to find the best alternative, end quote. So far, no other delivery companies have said they will follow suit, but Patino says even if they do, it is still the city that must lead the way on this.
This is one of the many cases we see in Toronto streets every day. As far as being implemented in a long term, we're looking really to the city to provide other viable and safe options.
Now, we reached out to Canada Post but have not heard back from them on how they plan to deal with the packages that can't be delivered.